Oh, look at that snow. Ah, so beautiful. So beautiful. So marvelous. Okay, y'all. So, I'm just going to recap how my Monday went. Okay. I woke up at 4. Went back to bed at 5. Woke up at 8 from some terrible, terrible, terrible dreams. Like, I dreamt that Jacques cheated on me. Not once, but twice. Okay? Twice. The first time, he cheated on me with some random bimbo, whatever. Okay, whatever. But, like, just a couple days later, he cheated on me with a set of twins. Like, what? What? Wait, what? First off, I will never, ever, 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 ever understand the twin fetish thing because they're siblings. And I'm not into incest. I don't care how you look at it. Second off, the next thing that happened in the dream, I was yelling at him about cheating on me over the phone. And he apparently was living in some camper with a bunch of other people. And I just remembered something that I had to clean up from earlier. Anyway, and one of the guys, I showed up at his camper, and one of the guys that overheard me yelling at him over the phone answered the door, and came out and started whooping my butt. And I'm screaming for Jacques to answer, to come and get this guy off me and call off his goon or whatever. But he's not answering. He's not responding. He's not even coming outside at all. And I'm just steady getting beaten on and strangled by this big gorilla of a man. And I wake up physically feeling like I got the crap beat out of me. So that was a great way to start the day, right? Had to take an Advil because it hurt to move around. Like, it hurt. Like there were bruises that weren't actually there. It was dreadful. Well, anyway, I get my shower in, I get my teeth brushed, I get the baby taken care of and changed and blah, blah, blah. And because her 4-month appointment was today, I had transportation through my insurance set up. I get there, the place is closed. I didn't know that the place was going to be closed because they didn't call nobody. They didn't let me know, nothing. So I'm like, well, that's just dumb. So I called to get picked up and come straight back here. Ended up following this one girl, ended up following my driver on Instagram and finding that somebody I follow already followed her. And she's like, oh, really? Who? I was like, another fat girl gone healthy. And she's like, oh my God, that's my best friend. Of course she follows me. I was like, wait, what? That's so cool. And she's like, we've been friends since like elementary school. And then we went to different high schools. And then we met back up at college or something like that. And I was like, oh, that's so great. That whole story was just, freaking awesome. Anyway, that was pretty cool. I told her about Meals of Dopeness that my friend Christina runs. It's her business. It's her meal service business. It's freaking awesome. I'm so proud of her. Like, oh my God. Check her out on Instagram if you haven't already. She's freaking amazing. Her food is, I'm assuming it's amazing because I know her and she's a talented woman, and she has grown this business in just a year and a half, I think. A year and a half? A year? It hasn't been that long, but she's already got her home base here in DC, and then she's branched off into her home state of freaking Colorado. I think it's Denver. I think. But go to Instagram, type in Meals with Dopeness, you'll find her, and you'll find her other branch of her freaking business. Can you believe it? I'm so proud of this woman. I am proud to know her. Okay? She probably doesn't even remember the poor homeless lady that she helped out, who still has her number, but I don't ever use it because I'm like, I know how busy she is and I don't want to bother her. And then when she's not busy working, she's on vacation and I don't want to bother her then either. So it's just like, she probably doesn't remember me and it would be awkward to use her number again. But whatever. Whatever. Anyway, she's awesome. Okay, what else? So we came back. I fell into a depression talking about the economy and how terrible it is and how terrible corporate greed has ravaged it and why does society hate the poor so much? I don't understand. Because it's like, I remember making $6 an hour at 3 different jobs. One of them was a full-time job. The other 2 were part-time jobs. But one of those part-time jobs, I was doing full-time hours. So I was literally working over 80 hours a week. How I did that, I don't know. Like, the energy of youth, right? You know? But the thing is, I got real tired. I got real tired real fast. And I don't think it's my age that's got me tired now. Oh no, it's not my age. It's not my age. It's being broken down by the system and by society and people, because I was broken down by being treated like garbage because I was working retail, because I was a waitress, because I was doing food service, because I was literally doing menial jobs. I was subject to menial treatment, I guess, or something to that effect. I don't know. All I know is people need to stop treating people according to their jobs, okay? It's ridiculous. There's dignity in work, in honest work, period. And you shouldn't be treating people any less than that. Anyway, so that dropped me into this terrible, 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 terrible depression. And I was just like, oh my gosh, where is this coming from? I don't want to feel this way because I'm scared because I live off of the government. I live off of government benefits. That's what pays my tuition. I'm not trying to abuse the system or use the system or anything like that. Well, I am using the system. That's what you're supposed to do. The system is meant to be used. I'm using it to improve my life by paying my tuition while I still can. And I might not be able to pay my tuition next month because I have no one to watch the baby while I go and do Postmates. And I would need to work every single day and get at least 10 deliveries, separate deliveries, not stacked deliveries, because I will not do a stacked delivery. Okay? Because they're not paying $4 per delivery anymore when you stack them. Oh no. They split that up. They split that up between the 3 deliveries. So you get paid $4 for 3 deliveries or 2 deliveries, which means $2 a delivery or less than $2 a delivery if you do 3. I'm not doing that. I would have to get 10 at least a day for 4 days straight, and then still make several more deliveries after the next day after that, just to be able to make just my tuition payment. I can't. I don't have. Who's who's going to watch the baby? And how am I supposed to keep up with my studies and do that at the same time? I mean, I'm pretty sure I can keep up with my studies and do those deliveries at the same time. I know I can, as a matter of fact. But that's not the point. The point is, who's going to take care of the baby? Because I don't care how you feel. I don't care what you think. I don't care how anyone sees me. I don't care what I look like to anyone. I am not putting my baby in a freaking daycare until she's old enough to speak to me in full sentences, okay? And by then she'll be old enough to have all the necessary vaccines to keep her alive, and it'll be all right. But anyway, I ended up talking to a friend of mine who is like, she means the absolute world to me. I freaking love her so much. But then I realized, and I was talking to her and I was like, because I just didn't want to be alone. And then I was like, oh no, I'm being a burden. Let me leave her alone. And I just was like, suck it up. I'm okay. We got this. We're okay. We're gonna be all right. I only have one contact in because I rubbed my eye too hard and popped it out of my eye somehow, which was fine, turned out, because my eye was gunky as all I don't know what, and it needed to come out. It needed to come out. So that has been my day. Now I'm just currently just walking around cleaning up. I'm about to, as soon as I stop recording, I'm about to put My Little Pony on so that I can binge watch and catch back up to where I remember watching from, where I left off, so that I can catch up on the rest of the seasons. It's on Netflix, by the way, in case you don't know. And yes, I am a brony. Wait, I thought you meant, don't you mean a Pegasister? No, I mean a brony. Because I am, okay? I don't need to explain myself to you. I just am. I like the word brony better than Pegasister when applied to myself, okay? I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow, because I ain't got nothing else to say for the day. The day is over, okay? Thank you for watching. It's like she knows I was recording her. So, or it could have been that beep from the microwave. I'm getting feelings today. I'm getting feelings. I did a workout. It's a really small, teeny tiny, itty bitty workout. That's because I didn't even do as many circuits. I only did one circuit. That's the only, I can only do one without hurting my feet and ankles. I know why. It's because my freaking arches fell and I'm doing it barefoot and I shouldn't be. But it really doesn't matter because it's not like I have any supportive footwear. Anyway, I did one circuit last night. I did one circuit just a little bit ago. When I get back from the dentist's office, if she lets me, I will do another circuit. Because my goal is to just work my way up until like one circuit is like nothing, and then do two circuits, 3 circuits, 4 circuits, 5 circuits. Anyway, not 5, 4. 4 is the maximum that I'm going for, because that is the maximum that the guy in the video that I will put in the description below, that's what he was saying, 2 to 4 circuits. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. And I'm doing the maximum number of reps, which he said like 20 reps. And I'm like, okay, I'm feeling it. I break a sweat every time, because I did it last night, broke a sweat. Did it tonight, did it this morning, broke a sweat. And I'm like, yes, that feels good. That feels really good. I can't wait to get some proper footwear. I don't know when that's going to happen. to where my feet don't hurt when I do more. Because I need to focus on stabilization, my balance and whatnot. My balance is not that great. But I can feel it getting better, because like it was better this morning than it was the first time I did it last night. So yeah, anyway, and it's really, you guys are probably gonna mock me for it, because it's like, oh, you're studying to be a personal trainer. Why are you so out of shape? Well, because I just had a baby and I didn't work out during the pregnancy, and I got way out of shape. I came out of a 6-month depression of not wanting to work out, not wanting to do anything, and that just got worse and worse and worse. And then I was pregnant, and then I was sick for the first 4 months of that pregnancy. So sick, there was no way I could work out. And then I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to. I was in pain. She stretched out my hips. Like, she really, oh my God. Biggest baby. Toughest pregnancy. It was just terrible. And then after I had her, I was too tired. It was always one excuse after another. Now, I'm finally getting sleep. I need to correct myself. Those were not excuses. It was just one thing. They were just things. They were just conditions, circumstances, obstacles, okay? I didn't make them up. Excuses are made up. Like just saying I just didn't want to when I finally wasn't, when I was finally pregnant but not sick and dying. That's not an excuse. That's just a fact. I just didn't freaking want to. So no, I wasn't making excuses. I just wasn't doing it. And then after having her, and I was like, yeah, I'll just work out after I have her. It's a lot different when you have no help whatsoever, 24 hours a day. Thank God for those times when I would send her to her grandma's house, because I was so tired. And even then, the first 3 visits, I couldn't sleep when she was gone. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't rest. I got less sleep when she was gone than I did when she was here. It was that bad. I was like, my baby's not here. What what is happening? So anyway, probably not going to vlog the rest of the day, because my face is going to be all kinds of numb. I'm not going to be able to talk right. I might show you guys, before and then after. See if you guys can see a difference, because I certainly feel a difference whenever they numb my whole face and everything, and I'm all, yeah. I just, maybe I might show it a little bit. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later. I've got coffee to drink, keto coffee. I actually prefer my coffee with butter in it now. And I don't use sugar in it anymore. Because I realized I watched several videos about the dangers of too much sugar, and how, making your pancreas, sending it through these giant spikes, and it's all like, make insulin, don't make insulin, make insulin, don't make insulin. It's like, that's how you end up with diabetes, whether you're big or not, okay? It's not good sending your body through those giant blood sugar spikes. And so I'm working on cutting out unnecessary sources of sugar out of my diet. I know, I said I was going, and then I continued to talk about sugar. I'm done now. I love you guys. I might make an actual video talking about, sugar and why it's not good for you. Not sugar and why it's not good for you. Why too much of it and getting weird spikes of it is not a good idea, and why it's so terrible. And all the videos that I watched that that I'll put in the description box of that video. I might not, because who am I really? I love you guys. I'll see you later. Getting some fillings. My face feels funny. Waiting on Johnny here. I will see you guys later. I told y'all I was gonna do an after. That's where they did the fillings. I don't know which tooth, but the whole area is numb. Feels funny. Apparently I have more to go. That's not gonna be fun. It wasn't fun this time. I was so nervous. Alright, I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love. Hey guys, it is Friday. I have not been vlogging because this week I am too far behind in my studies to really vlog, and I haven't really done anything interesting except get those fillings, and I got back on my meds on Wednesday at a different dosage, because that dosage I was on, that was jacking me up real bad, and so far so good. I'm just trying to get caught back up in school. And, I will let y'all know how that goes tomorrow. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. I need it. Hello. So, sorry I didn't film anything Saturday. I am so far behind in school that every single second, every time I'm doing something else, I start to think to myself, I should be studying, I should be doing my homework, and I go back to that. It's been really bad. I got my lunch. No, baby. Come on now, sweetie. You were just fine a second ago. She said, and? I'll be right back. Just 2 seconds. Okay, I'm just gonna record this really quick. I'm about to go to bed. Okay. Long story short, I've just been trying to play catch up for days, all week, without much success. But I'm working on it still. I'm not giving up, and that's been my week. Thank you for watching so much. Remember to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already, and the bell so that you don't miss any future videos. And I love you, and I will see you next week.